Okay, doing Frances's nails. Okay. She hasn't had her nails done since the last time I posted. Okay. Oh my God. She's already been out to have a little bathroom break. She absolutely hates this. Don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay. I'm not sure if the mic is working. Okay. Okay. So we'll get started. Not sure if you guys can hear me, but ooh. Okay. Okay. Good girl. I know you hate this. Good girl. Hello everyone, we're trimming Frances's nails. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. I don't know if my mic is working. Can you guys hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you hear me? Yay! Thanks, Luke. All right, so my kids are with me this weekend, so I'm not doing DoorDash or anything, but Frances's nails are in desperate need of being clipped. So I figured, why don't we do this online since she's my little sidekick. As you can see, she's thrilled about this. She's thrilled about getting her nails done. So let's hope I don't maim her too horribly. Let's hope that blood doesn't spray everywhere. God forbid, cover your ears. But yeah, I've been doing her nails ever since we got her. I took her to Petco one time to get her nails done, and it was an awful experience. Like, it looked like they didn't even do her nails. And it was just really a waste of time and a waste of money. And also I read somewhere online that dogs are actually less stressed if you do them at home. And then that's when I found out about the hanging them up in the hammock thing. So all I had to do was go on Amazon and buy a pull-up bar and the hammock and of course the clippers. So do you guys have any pets? And if so, do they have nails? I don't know if you have like fish or dogs or cats or whatever, but how do you get their nails done? Because this is how I do mine. Poor Frances. What are you guys up to this Saturday night? Anybody doing anything fun? besides watching me. All right. Anybody got anything exciting going on tonight or tomorrow? All right, I'm now going to do her second paw here. We're just doing like a preliminary trim here. Her nails are so friggin' long. Poor thing. She also has fully black nails, so it's impossible to see the quick. So I usually use the clippers first to get the majority of the length off, and then I use a Dremel, this thing, which I got off of Amazon as well. It's like 20 bucks. You just have to be careful that you don't like hold it on their nail. Like you can only like go zoom, like for 1 second, so that it doesn't heat up and burn their little footsies. So just have to be aware of that. Okay, see, she still twitches even in the hammock, so it can get a little hairy. My daughter's in my bedroom right now, and my son is at his friend's house. We live in an apartment complex, and thank goodness they have great friends that are literally right in the same courtyard, like just a few doors down. So my son, who just turned 9 last Wednesday, he's hanging out with his friends over at their apartment. And so it's great. It's like, this place is like a dorm, with the doors always propped open and the kids going in and out when they're here. It's really warms my heart, because a lot of kids don't have that nowadays. You know, you got to make a play date and all that stuff. Play dates. I hate that phrase. When I was growing up, there was no such thing as play dates. You just played with your friends or you didn't. We all hung out outside all the time. All right. Let's see if I can get her little dew claw here. I know, honey. So anyway, I'm glad that my kids have a little sense of what it was like growing up in the 80s, 70s, 80s. Anybody have any questions for me about the door dashing, or about doing Francis's nails? I haven't door dashed at all this week. I should have been, but when the kids are here, it's you know, I can't take them with me, obviously, so I can usually only door dash for reals every other week. So it's been slim pickings here. Still haven't been able to find a W-2 job. Looking desperately. Have been actively applying for over a year now, since July 2024. And the job market is absolute trash. I can't remember a year that it was this bad, actually. Even after COVID, or during COVID, it wasn't this bad. And it's been really horrific. I must have applied to over 1,000 jobs at this point. Is it easy to cut a dog's or a cat's nails? It's much easier for me if she's in the hammock. I didn't know about these hammocks until after I got her and I started to research, because a lot of dogs and cats, I've heard, but I've only ever had dogs, they can't stand having their paws touched. So they constantly do this when you're trying to cut their nails, like just hold them on your lap. Very few dogs, or you have to train them like really intensely to have them hold still, and so you can do their nails. So the alternative is to get one of these hammocks and hang them up in the hammock, so that they have very limited movement. So this is much easier the hardest part really is getting her in it. Like I have to close certain doors so that she doesn't run away because she always knows what's up. But with a dog with all black nails, it's harder than a dog with clear nails. My dog happens to have all black nails, so you have to be very careful. Just take off the tips with the clippers and then do the rest with the Dremel. So that you can see when the quick is coming, you start to see like a little shiny bump inside the nail, and that's the quick. And you don't want to go past that because then they'll bleed. All right, now we're back here. We're going to do this side now. Oh, her nails are so long. And when their nails grow longer, their quick grows longer also. So it gets even like more precarious to cut their nails without cutting the quick. Like if you hear her yelp suddenly, it's because I got the quick and I didn't mean to, but it's very hard to with black nails. That's another reason like why I don't cut her nails more often, because this is actually very scary. I don't want to hurt her. And once the quick starts bleeding, it doesn't stop. Like you have to put like styptic powder or baking powder, baking soda to try to get the nail to stop bleeding. I mean, it's really can look like a murder scene very quickly. Let's see. Little dew claw I just did. Nails are going flying everywhere. Part of the routine is, of course, to vacuum right after. All right. She's being very good. You're being a very good girl. Yeah. You're the bestest girl. All right, so now we've done 3 paws, the preliminary trims. Now I'm going in for the 4th paw. She has a wonky dew claw over here. On her left back foot, she has a dew claw, and on her right back foot, she doesn't. It's very funny. She's perfectly imperfect. I'm in New Jersey, by the way, and it was a gorgeous day today, weather-wise. It actually, you could feel fall in the air. Fall is, I'm really psyched about fall. It's my favorite season. Are you guys stoked about fall? Halloween and all that good stuff? Halloween just makes me so happy. I know, Frances. See, she's twitching a lot, but much easier when she's hanging here and can't do much. Okay. All right, we're on the final paw here. Whoop, hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Okay, I know. All right. Let's give her a little scratch because she's getting bothered. Okay. Are there any door dashers or delivery drivers watching me right now? I'm just wondering. And how's it been today? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, this last paw is quite a challenge because she won't stop yanking it. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. There we go. Oh, these are so long. Okay. I know, sweetie. There we go. That was a good one. Ooh, that was a good one too. So satisfying when you can get like a nice chunk off. Okay. Okay, please don't yank, honey. I know, we're almost to the Dremel. Oh, Oh, good. Her tail's wagging. I know, sweetie. All right. Now I'm just going over the nails I already did to see if I can trim any more. Let's see. Moo Mooney, do you have any dogs or cats? I'm assuming no. Any pets whatsoever? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm so nervous to cut these more. Let's see. Maybe this one. Let's see. This one can be cut a little more. This toe here. Good girl. Who's the good girl? That's a good girl. Okay. All right, now we're gonna try the Dremel, see how she tolerates that. This is the Dremel. It's the brand Rexy Pets. And it's got the switch here, and then this thing, just like at a nail salon, this thing rotates. It's like a file with texture on it, and it'll like buff or sand some more of the nail off. They have a trimmer that sands down the nail instead of cutting it. Yep, Leo, you got it. That's exactly what this is, the Dremel. Got it on, yep, got it on. Her nails, though, were so long, Leo, that I first clip off the tips and then do the Dremel, or else I'll be doing the Dremel for like hours, you know, and it'll be like it'll create too much heat and stuff. So that's why I do the clippers first to get the tips off, and then I do the Dremel. She's had this before, just not in a while, so hopefully she'll tolerate this. And when you're actually in contact with the nail, you have to make sure not to hold the Dremel on there for more than a second or a second and a half, because then it creates too much heat. Good girl. Yeah, she's had this before, so she's being very good. That's a good girl. Good girl, Francis. Yeah. Okay. Good job. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry if the sound of this is annoying in the mic. Let me know if this is too annoying in the mic. I can move the mic up closer to my face or something. But then you'll hear me heavy breathe. Because I'm a mouth breather. Do with that what you will. But I'm totally a mouth breather. My fall allergies are in full swing, by the way, and it's not even fall yet, so I am just, oozing femininity in every single way, shape, and form. Sweating profusely. Covered with dog nail trimmings. Mouth breathing and sneezing and snotting. She looks like my dog. She was a Labrador Retriever mix. Oh, okay. She is actually what they call a Carolina dog. Look, she's wagging her tail. What a good girl. She's what's called a Carolina dog, which I never heard of before, and it's actually a recently recognized breed. They're actually native to the Americas, so they're not bred. They just sprout from the earth. Do you just sprout from the earth like a little seedling? And they are apparently, there's a lot of them in the South, in the U.S. here. And they are awesome dogs, very quiet in general, very, very affectionate. I didn't know what she was when I got her. I quote, rescued her, unquote, she was rescued in Texas. The story is, I don't know if it's true, but the story is that she and her puppies were on the front lawn of some guy's house, and the woman who got her and the puppies, when she was approaching her and the puppies, the man who owned the house opened the front door and shouted at the woman, "You better get those dogs off my property or else I'm going to shoot them." Can you imagine? This was apparently Uvalde, Texas, which, you know, we all know about what happened in Uvalde, which is horrific. But that's the story of her getting rescued. And then that woman in Texas contacted some rescue place called Four Little Paws in Connecticut and shipped her, or Four Little Paws had arranged for her to be shipped. I don't know what happened to her puppies, unfortunately. Hopefully they're in good houses, but Four Little Paws Rescue got her in Connecticut, and then a young girl in Connecticut in an apartment complex was actually fostering Frances. She didn't have a name. Her name on papers was Daphne, but the girl who was fostering her through Four Little Paws said that she wasn't going to name her because she didn't want to get too attached, but she was crying. Anyway, I found Frances actually on petfinder.com, and they had her listed as a Chihuahua mix, which was believable because she kind of looks like, you know, gives that Chihuahua vibe. How old is this dog? We're not sure, but we're assuming like around 4.5, because her papers said 2.5 was the guess when we got her 2 years ago. So we're guessing she's around 4.5, 5, but that's just a guess. So anyway, I found her on petfinder.com. I put it in an application for her, or, you know, I said I was interested, however that, you know, that website works. You just have to like fill out an application and say that you're interested, and then the person will contact you. And it just so happened that the Four Little Paws Rescue Agency owner is the one who contacted me about her first. Because I had put in, you know, interest. I had said I was interested in quite a few dogs on that website, but it just so happens that that woman at Four Little Paws regarding Frances was the first one who contacted me, and it just worked out perfectly. I really feel like the universe was looking out for me and my kids, because Frances has been an absolute godsend, and she is just wonderful. She's just so affectionate, so sweet, and she is, if you look up carolinadog or American Dingo, she is the exact like stereotype, exact characteristics. She is the exact fit of a carolinadog. I mean, if she's like, she could be the poster child for carolinadog. Everything about her personality. And she is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. She has like, my family has been under such stress over the past few years. And my kids and everything, and myself, and Frances has just been like such a therapy dog without meaning to be a therapy dog. She is so well behaved. Yes, she is. Thank you, Leo. See, Frances, Leo said you're so well behaved, and you are. You're being such a good girl. Such a good girl. Yeah, Leo, getting her in the hammock is the hardest part. Like, I have to close doors and make sure she doesn't go hiding under beds and stuff. And then I get her in the hammock, and, you know, she twitches a little bit. She doesn't seem to, you know, I've been doing this, doing her nails myself for a couple years now. I just don't do them very often because it's nerve-wracking. It is. Because I don't want to hurt her. I have, when we first got her and I tried doing her nails, I did cut her quick, and she was bleeding all over the place, and I just felt horrible, as you can imagine. So, you know, of course it wasn't on purpose, but still, you just can't help but feel terrible about it. But that's when I started researching what's the best way to trim your dog's nails at home, because it's apparently less stress for your dog if you bring them home, if you just keep them home to trim their nails rather than bring them to a groomer's every time. It's like more stress for them, apparently. So I researched it, and that's how I found out about the hammocks. All right, now I'm going to Dremel her last paw here. Her nails are still pretty long, but I'm just going to not press my luck, and I'm going to stop after her. See, now that we're on the last paw, she's starting to twitch a lot and flinch. But let's see. We Let me see what you said here, Leo. We spoiled our dog a little too much and didn't train her well, so she would get a little out of hand sometimes. Yeah, yeah, we haven't really trained Frances. My daughter trained her to spin before she gets her treat. So when my daughter gives her treat in the morning on occasion, I give her treat every single morning, but sometimes my daughter will. When my daughter even just opens the pantry door to get her treat, Frances starts spinning. It's very funny. She does love her treats. And my daughter also swaddles Frances every single night in a blanket on Frances's favorite chair in the living room at bedtime. So she calls it giving her a burrito or making her a burrito. So yeah, Frances is spoiled in her own way, but you know what? I think dogs deserve it because they are just, we don't deserve dogs, as people say, you know, they're just so fantastic. When you have a good dog, it's like, you know, not that some dogs are bad, but you know what I'm saying. Dogs that are not giving you a bad problem all the time. You know, dogs that like refuse to be house trained or whatever. She's house trained. She came house trained. She's only had a few accidents, but they were literally just like 2 or 3 accidents she's ever had her whole 2 years being here with us. But otherwise, she just waits until we take her outside. She makes it very clear when she wants to go outside. She stares us down. Like I said, she's super quiet. Only barks if the doorbell rings, but otherwise. And I'm lucky that we're allowed dogs in our apartment here. Oh boy. Just doing a last little. Since she's being so good right now, I'm just taking advantage and trying to get these as short as possible because they're still really long. And her nails are so tough. I mean, they're like little swords. So it hurts when she wants to snuggle on your lap. It hurts because of her nails. Just poking you. My dad gave her a little too much cheese too, which wouldn't be so great if you catch my drift. Oh yeah, yeah. The fear of doggy diarrhea is a real thing. Yes, I'm always saying to my daughter or my son, don't give her that. You know, we don't want her to get doggy diarrhea. Yeah. You are being so good, honey. Okay. Just doing a little bit more. You're being so good. Oh, and Frances is also very well known for she's just constantly licking and kissing. So adorable. It's like if she didn't have her tongue, I don't know what she would do. But you could be just mind your own business and just walk by her like you're about to go get something. Or you're about to go do something, you just walk by and you just suddenly feel a tongue on your skin. Because she just wanted to kiss you on your way by her. So cute. I've never met such a kissy dog. All right, honey, I think that's good. I think we're gonna stop there for now, and then I'll hopefully do her nails again sooner than I did it this time, because it's been a few months since I did her nails and I feel badly. You're such a good girl. Look, her tail's wagging. She knows she's done. She knows. Are you done? All right. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us live here. And I would like to, this was my absolute first live. Frances has survived unscathed, thank goodness, and me barely unscathed. I'm going to have to vacuum now. But wow, that wasn't too long. That was like a half hour. So there's 12 of you watching. Incredible. Yeah, I want to take her down because, okay. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay. All right. Ugh. Okay, she's down now. I'm going to give her a treat quick. You know what? Let's get you guys out of here. Ooh. Whoop. Okay, we still there? Got 9 people watching. Hey, oh, Frances, special little girl. Hi, Dee. All right, so we're gonna give her treat now. So there she is. All right, you want a treat? All right, we're gonna give her. Normally she doesn't get 2 treats a day, but I'm gonna give her an extra treat because she was so good. All right, honey, you want a treat? Here you go, Frances. Where'd you go? Okay. There you go. What a good girl. What a good girl. Okay. All right. So she got 2 treats today. Oh, do you want to see? Oh, thanks, Dee. Oh, thank you, Dee, so much. That's so sweet of you. Do you want to see how I had my very high-tech setup here for Francis's, for my first live? Because I don't have, a decent ring light with a tripod. I have this like $15 tripod with the ring light, which I'm glad I have that. But I couldn't get it at the right height. So look what I do. I have the hamper, the clothing hamper, an arts and crafts thing, 2 pillows, a chair, and there you guys were sitting right there on the ring light. So that's how I could get it at the right height. All right. You know what? Let's sit down. I'll chat with you guys for a couple minutes before I say goodbye. Where's the remote? Where did my son put the remote? Oh, dear. Yes, it certainly did work. How I had that set up did work. All right, I have no idea where my son put the remote. So right now I am subjected to some sort of horrible gaming video that's on YouTube right now. Oh, dude, where did you put this? I feel the... I found the remote in the couch cushion, so... Okay. All right, I'm sitting down. Oh, it was my son's birthday, so we have the one-piece decorations around. It was his birthday on Wednesday. So are any of you Door Dashers ever? I was just wondering, because I'm not able to Door Dash when my kids are here, obviously. It's a gorgeous day today in New Jersey. I'm in Morris County, New Jersey. Hey, Frances, where'd you go, honey? Oh, she's probably eating her treat, isn't she? Oh, you do it some, Dee? Did you do it at all yesterday or today? And how was it? Anything bizarre happen? Oh, you're in Indianapolis. I've never been. How was it? Did you do it like yesterday, today, or earlier this week? Or are you going to do it tomorrow? I would be doing it right now if my kids weren't here, but... what does everybody have planned for this weekend or tonight? Where is everybody located at? My parents, they're both deceased, but my parents were born and raised in Los Angeles, but I'm in New Jersey. I was the first one in the family born in New Jersey on this side of the states. Dee, I did not. I do like it, though. I think it's fun. Whoa. Fantastic, Dee. Aren't you amazing? But I do stress when I get orders and it's not going my way. For me, that's 99% of the time. Yep. I'm going to have some of my beverage here. What's one of the most bizarre things that's ever happened on one of your door dashing gigs? Anyone else out there do door dashing ever? Here's my famous Good Luck water bottle filled with electrolytes. My son's at his friend's house right now, just a few doors down. And my daughter's in my room. And I'm just chilling. What else is going on, guys? Anybody going to any like fall fest this weekend? I'm wondering if the fall fests started. Wherever my leaves are changing around by me already, which I love. Fall, I get so stoked for fall. I thought about filming my DoorDash and Uber Eats trips. LOL, I haven't yet though. That's an awesome idea. I would do that if I had an extra phone or like an extra camera. Like an old phone laying around that I could connect to Wi-Fi, but I don't. So, you know, that's, you know, I would love an extra phone or camera. So I'm hoping down the road maybe I can do that if I still don't find a W-2 by then, you know. But yeah, I would love to do some live door dashing. That's always fun when other door dashers go live. And you get great ideas too. I want to go apple picking and I still need to get a pumpkin or two. Fall is my absolute favorite time of year. Mine too. And yes, apple picking is awesome. Yep, and I need to get a pumpkin. I need to decorate for Halloween around here. It just brings me such joy. Such joy. It's so nostalgic, you know. It just brings you, even though I'm 52 years old, it just brings you right back to being a kid and just looking forward to Halloween. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to use the same decorations I've used for the past couple of years because I really don't have the extra money right now, obviously, to be getting some new decorations. But if I could, I would go get some like new decorations at Home Goods or something. But that's what YouTube is for, to live vicariously through them. Yeah, you'll learn a lot from watching other door dashers. Yep, you sure do. I did a lot of video watching before I even attempted it. Oh, that's a good idea that you did that. Yeah, I should have done that. I think I just flew by the seat of my pants. So yeah. Oh, and I finally figured out that with Uber Eats, the clandestine double orders, I didn't realize that they put package and then in parentheses 2 or parentheses 3, and that's the only way that you can tell if it's more than one restaurant or if they're stacking the order. Whereas with DoorDash, it's quite easy to see if it's a stacked order where you have to pick up from more than one restaurant and deliver to more than one customer. With Uber Eats, it only says it in very small print, like it'll say package and then the number in parentheses. So I finally figured that out. So I now know how to avoid those if I need to. See, I didn't know that, so I just learned it from you. Oh, awesome. All right. Yeah. Because I could not figure out how Uber Eats, I mean, it's really sneaky what they do with, you know, with Uber Eats. It's terrible. It should be very clear, as I've said before on my videos. It should be very clear if it's a double or triple order. On DoorDash, it's pretty clear. On Uber Eats, it's not. But yeah, when you get the offer on Uber Eats, you have to see if it says package or not in fine print. And if it says package, then you know that it's more than one restaurant. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm super tired. Been dealing with, you know, not feeling well lately, so I'm probably going to head out in a minute. But I can't believe how many of you have tuned in to watch me. Frances? Frances, come here, sweetheart. Where'd you go? There she is. Come on, sweetie. Here she is. The star of the show here, Frances. Just got your nails trimmed. All pretty. Yeah. See, she's very kissy. She's such a sweetheart. Yeah, look up Carolinadog or American Dingo, and that's what she is. And I can't say enough good things about this breed. Just, you know, amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's been going around. I had it, my brother had it, and my boyfriend had it. You mean some sort of virus or? Dee says hi. Yeah. Let's see your pretty nails. Yeah, they're still pretty long, but believe it or not, those are quite a bit shorter than they were before. So, yeah, see how she's very licky doggy. Yeah, such a good girl. Come here, honey. Come here. Yeah. 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 All right, guys. So, Frances says, have a good night, everyone. And we'll see you again soon. Signing off for now. Bye, guys. See you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. How do I stop this? I don't even know. You too, Dee. Have a great night. I don't know how to stop this. I guess I just X out. Bye.